Hello YouTube fans, here again. Thought I used my time for a change, so I figured what the hell. So, what can I say people? Let's get with my next movie review. And this one's a good one actually. Might make a change from doing horror films and blood and gore, why not? Let's go for an action and adventure. That being Iron Eagle. That's right, Iron Eagle. Came out in 1986, and what can I say? It's a dud un. It's got Robert Zett Jr. You might remember him in playing Ossifern Gentleman, and he's got this young lad here. Starts off, this young lad, he's an air pilot, he can fly decks, he can fly any aeroplane going. And his father works in the RSS, you know, he's a navigator, as it said in Ossifern Gentleman. And you got the idea, his aeroplane chassis, and he gets taxied by some sort of like a rack. And they say, oh, it's predictable to do the rack and all that, and that war's ended. Don't forget, this is an 80s film. Different era, different time, apart from something popping up. So yeah, it's a different era, and it's a different time. Right? So it's a dud un this. It's a dud un. Now the only mistake this film made was it come out in 1986. And for people who may not know this film came out in 1986, and a lot of people said that this was a rip-off of this Top Gun, and I love Top Gun, don't get me right, don't get me wrong, I love Top Gun. You know, it had Tom Cruise in it, and it was a big hit film of that era, so it came out the same year, and people say it was a rip-off of this. The only thing I would say is similar is you've got the airplanes in it, just like this film, but people, but this is not a rip-off of Top Gun. Do you want to see a rip-off of Top Gun? Do you want to see a rip-off? It had a shitty sequel, Iron Eagle 2, which I had and I got rid of, and I forgot about it. You know why I forgot about it? Because it was a forgettable piece of fucking dog shit. Say it again, a forgettable piece of fucking dog shit. Because Top Gun, I know they're making a sequel of that. What I meant to say was Iron Eagle 2. What did they do in the opening? They take this character here who I like, in the opening, and they fucking kill him off, and it fucking pisses me off. That's why it would be a rant if I did Iron Eagle 2. Not only do they kill off my favourite character, but you've got a fucking Tom Cruise wannabe, similar same fucking story where they all wanted to pretend to be fucking navigators. You've got him chaining them all up. It doesn't know whether it's a war film, doesn't know whether it's a predictable film, doesn't know whether it wants to be a Top Gun remake film. That is a fucking rip-off of Top Gun. This, on the other hand, even though it come out the same year as Top Gun, it's still a different gnome. It's an adventure film. Let's get with the fucking story. Without boring you for half an hour. So, like I say, his father gets taxied by some Iraqs, and he's a prisoner. And they know about it, but the high up people, the captains, the big bosses, they can do that shit. Because, you know, it's off their hands, it's in that land, they're off the border, but they know he's a prisoner. And the lad's pissed. So, he goes to him, who's an ex-colonel, right? He used to train people how to fire airplanes. You know, Robert Zett Jr., who's had the, you know, I know now he's ill and everything, and this today. But he was dud in this. He's dud because he trains this lad to fire these motherfuckers, pardon my language. He trains him to fire these big fucking beasts. It's totally different than the airplanes. And I love the scene, that. There's a scene where it's playing Queen. And I know they use Queen in a lot of films, not just at the same day when he was singing the theme tune to Ironsaw, but it was a big hit in 86. But you know, they used the song in Revenge of the Nerds, and before that, in 1980, he sang to Fast Jordan, the movie. They also thought, why not use a song from 85 by Queen, but Ron Bisson. And one thing I love about this is they use Ron Bisson in this. There's a bit where he's training, and he's on one of his personality computer game things, and he's learning how to fire one of them. You know, it blows up. But the guy has to go because if that was for real, officer, if that was for real, you'd be brown bread. You'd be fucking dead. So, at the end of the day, he's got to pretend to do it for real, because for real, we all know it's not a computer game. If you're doing that and you're fighting a rack, you're going to get fucking killed. You're going to get killed. So he trains him up. There's a bit in it where the lad gets a bit cocky, so he has a go at him. He says, listen, I had lads same age as you. Cocky, thought they knew it all. No, it's in the head of fear Amory's on about. And these are photos of them. And basically he shows photos of them all dead. Because they all got killed. Because they got too big for their own boots. They got arrogant, they got cocky. And they all got fucking neutered. Because they wasn't ready. They thought they were ready. But they weren't. The cockiness killed them. Because they weren't. Putting it faster. So he's training this lad. He sees this lad has got something to save his dad, who's now a prisoner, like I say, about repeating myself, in a war camp. So he goes south, he fires at aeroplane, his dad gets wounded, but he's a badass, he gets him out of dodge, and he pulls up the main villain, pulls him up. And I might remember the villain, the well-known actor, British actor, played in Maro de Barvo, I remember the name right. He used to be a pole jam in the 80s. Been in a lot of things, well-known British actor, Juliet Bravo, and you know, he used to talk very, very posh, and had a fucking silly false moustache. He plays the main villain in this, he's a total evil bastard. Evil. So he gets set to do, but I do love the scene again. They play the Queen song, One Vision. One man, one hope, one true vision. One hope, that was coughing. One hope, one true vision. Give me a vision, give me the vision. One hope, one high, 100, no, fried chicken. I don't know if I killed Freddie Mercury's song there. I apologise about that. May Freddie Mercury rest. I apologise if there is an effort. But I love it because the song goes with this film. It goes with it. He saves his dad, saves the day, has a happy ending to do. 2 years later, they made a sequel, which I fucking hate, and it will be a fucking rant. Because the sequel to this made everything what he went through, what he got trained by him, he saved his dad there. What he went through was for fucking nothing, because he gets fucking killed in the opening, and all it becomes is it becomes a remake of this. See, this was not a cartoon copy of this. Someone named me, right? The only thing what is similar is that, right? Tom Cruise is firing them fucking big things, right? That's the only similarity that has, and they both came out the same day. But really, people, hand on heart, right? Hand on heart. You just see, I just told you the fucking story, so you want me to repeat it all over again from start one? Where is the similarity? Okay, let's stiff him an helicopter instead. No, then what? What? It's going to be a remake of fucking Airwolf? It's going to be a remake of what? Blue Thunder, because he's flying a fucking helicopter. What else could he fucking fly? Oh, he's flying dead airplanes. Then what? It's going to be a remake of fucking King Kong, the 30s one. That is, it come out the same year, but you told me, people, hand on heart, how is this a copy of this? He's learning to be a navigator, alright, similar to that, but he ain't saving his fucking daddy. He falls for her, he shags her a few times, he has a good song to it, his mate gets killed. He becomes what he wants to be, a navigator. There's the similarity. That you just have a dirt in it, but where's the similarity? So this to me is a good film. It's a badass film. It's an action film. It's an adventure, and they don't make films like this anymore. And I love it. What else I love? Fuck it, I'm gonna roll. I even love the song at the end called Iron Eagle. I love it. The sequel to this, piece of shit. All the other sequels, certified fucking movies, and it's all piece of shit. This is not a rip-off of Top Gun. It's not. What you've got here, people, what you've got is a damn good adventure film of a young lad. It arts on the sea. It's definitely an 80s film. A young lad who goes out, saves his dad, saves the day, gets his snuggling his girlfriend at the end. He chains him up because the fucking army won't do chat shit to save his dad, who's a prisoner in war. It's not too predictable, and like the fucking horrible sequel. He saves his daddy. Happy ending. Stick with the original, the Tassit from 1986, Iron Eagle. It's a fucking dud. Other than that, see you soon for some more movies, more movie reviews into them. Be smart, be safe, and I'll see you soon.